2021 has been a fantastic year for cryptocurrencies, with one of the largest, if not the largest, bull markets in history. Many projects were thrown in the spotlight as a result of this, and Cardano was no exception. The proof-of-stake blockchain platform drew the interest of the whole Bitcoin community, as well as celebrities and outsiders. After all, in February, iconic rock star Gene Simmons announced a $300,000 ADA buyback, bringing even more attention to the initiative. But that's hardly the icing on the cake. In 2021, Cardano experienced a lot of changes. The team has formed a partnership with two African countries, Ethiopia and Tanzania, and will endeavor to provide digital identities, mobile internet access, and financial acceptance to the people of these countries. The ecosystem of the project continues to grow as it prepares to launch the testnet of its long-awaited smart contracts platform. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has announced the platform's various participants on multiple occasions, claiming that it is already massively overloaded. During Miami's Bitcoin 2021, which turned out to be the largest ever crypto conference, Crypto Potato had the opportunity to meet Ramon Pellerin, the chief technology officer of IOHK, the software development company behind Cardano. When questioned if the bull market was a factor in the project's tremendous expansion in 2021, Pellerin stated it was only one of several factors. He claimed that when they released new products in the past, they had already observed significant price movement. He said, "Greater than I looked at the price movements when we released software, and we had a lot of price action last summer, before this bull market, when we released the Shelly update." He claimed that the services launched at the time, particularly the staking business, were a major factor in the network's massive community of over 2,000 Pareto stakeholders. He said, "Greater than about 70% of ADA is staked. And all of this contributed to the price action. And I think we benefited from the bull market, and after all, you have the amplification of the overall industry, so we benefit from that," added Pellerin. The new features of the system, according to the CTO, are attracting new users. Every time we release a new feature like staking or running a pool, or the ability to launch NFTs, more people become interested in Cardano, he stated. Indeed, he stated that there are already over 50,000 tokens on Cardano. Greater than blockchains are networks, and the value of the network is in the number of users. We can see a growth in terms of new users, and the price is somewhat correlated to that. Cardano versus Ethereum. Pellerin said he's not sure why people connect Cardano to Ethereum, despite the fact that the two projects have been compared numerous times by community members. Greater than I'm not sure why Cardano is compared to Ethereum. Ethereum is a proof-of-work blockchain. We run a different ledger model. He did say, though, that Cardano will be on par. Greater than we, Cardano, have smart contracts capabilities, and we will be on par with Ethereum in terms of functionality. But we are very different to Ethereum technically, proof of stake versus proof of work, and also in the way we develop the network. We are way more research focused, and we build slowly, but our system is robust to support the open financial system of tomorrow. When you look at Ethereum, their approach is rapid prototyping and releasing fast, but at the end it's a prototype, and we are not building a prototype. However, he feels that instead of pitting initiatives against one another, the community should work together because we all have to persuade the world to utilize blockchain. When asked if he sees a future in which Cardano replaces Ethereum as the second most valuable cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, the IOHK CTO said that he doesn't think it matters because we're currently seeing a verticalization of blockchains to tackle a specific industry, supply chain or financial, for example. He also stated that he does not know what will happen in the future, but detailed a few things that Cardano accomplishes that Ethereum is not even looking at. For example, unlike a decentralized governance system like Cardano's Catalyst program, Ethereum does not support projects and innovation from a treasury rising in value at each block. According to Pellerin, Cardano's present treasury is worth around $1 billion. Greater than it's a lot of money to fund projects and create a great ecosystem, right? Energy consumption. Since Elon Musk lambasted Bitcoin for being too energy intensive, energy usage and ESG standards have been a focus point for the entire industry. In response to this, Pellerin stated that Cardano's energy use is 0.01% of Bitcoin. However, this is understandable because we don't use proof of work. It's the equivalent of comparing apples and oranges. Because our proof of stake approach isn't based on hashing power, we'll always be greener than any proof of work blockchain. He also stated that Bitcoin's energy usage issues will not go away overnight. Greater than this, hashing power is only going to keep increasing because people are fighting for the next block. They are trying to put in more power to win over other mining pools. So, it's sort of concerning, Not for now, but for the future. Imagine if most of the financial system runs on Bitcoin, how much consumption will be in 10 years? Pellerin also stated that certain networks, such as Ethereum, are already innovating, with a shift to POS, and that we might be shocked if Bitcoin does something similar in the future. He also stated that Bitcoin's algorithm does not decentralize things. Greater than look at Bitcoin, it's centralized around huge mining farms which are all concentrated in some part of the world like China and other countries. In Cardano, we have 2,000 stake pool operators scattered across the world, which are producing blocks, and it keeps growing. Smart contracts on Cardano. The question of smart contract functionality and when it will be available on the Cardano network is arguably the most hotly debated topic in the Cardano community. Pellerin spoke about Marlow, Cardano's most recent network update that will bring smart contracts to the platform. Greater than first, it's important to mention that Marlow is running on Plutus, our smart contract virtual machine/engine, so to speak. It's functional programming, so kind of dedicated to experts. On top of that, we build what we call domain-specific languages that are dedicated to a particular industry. Marlow is for the financial industry and implements Actus standards, which, for example, defines how you transact with escrow and how you actually write that transaction and formalize it through standards. It's also greatly adapted to create decentralized finance applications, DeFi, while supporting the original language of institutions, financial institutions. It's very simple for them because they are already used to that language. In any event, the CTO indicated that they are fine-tuning things on Alonzo's testnet and that they expect smart contracts to go live on the mainnet in the approaching summer of 2021, without giving a precise date. Pellerin also discussed the ecosystem's general growth, stating that the Plutus Pioneer program has attracted over 2,000 developers who are working on applications and attending classes.